Boys are born just to die, because people here can only take 10 steps in their entire lives. Since death is the end of life, what is the meaning of living? People here are born with a countdown. As long as they take one step, the countdown decreases by 1. At first, Adam didn't understand what this meant until he saw another little person walking past him. He witnessed his energy bar disappearing bit by bit with his own eyes. In the end, the little person turned into an ornamental flower next to a butterfly. Only then did Adam realize how terrifying the countdown was. Adam instantly broke out in a cold sweat. He looked at the energy bar above his head with only 8 steps remaining and carefully walked forward. Although he walked very carefully, the disappearance of the energy bar shattered his illusions. He was so scared that he instantly collapsed to the ground, not daring to take another step forward. However, the sun he longed for was right in front of him, yet so far away. So he tried his best to get closer to the sunlight and then lay directly on the ground. He thought that in this way he could live forever and always bask in the grace of the sun. But the sun would eventually set, and there would always be flowers around blocking the sunlight. When he woke up, he found that flowers had been planted all around, and the sunlight could no longer shine through. He pushed the flowers aside, but the cruelty of reality was already in front of him. Simply avoiding it couldn't get him what he wanted. So Adam took a deep breath and resolutely walked the last 8 steps of his life. He struggled to get out of the flowers, but it had already cost him 5 steps. His life only had 3 steps left. At this moment, the sun in front of him was about to set. Even though he only had 3 steps left, he resolutely chased after it, not wanting to give up the sunlight that represented the future because of his cowardice. However, it was all too late. The sun had completely set, and Adam's life had also come to its final moment. At this point, he squatted down, panting. An unexpected scene occurred. He used all his strength to jump forward, wanting to make the most of his last step and reach a place closer to the sunlight. However, reality crushed him once again. The moment he fell was also the moment his life died. He became a flower rooted on the cliff. As the roots of the flower continued to grow downward, an exciting miracle appeared. He actually fell from the cliff, accompanied by a sky full of stars. Under the witness of the night, he fell into the sea that represented endless hope, and with the water carrying his dreams, he rushed towards the direction of the light.